What up, everybody? It's Ep2. Let's talk about it. This is Queen Sugar Season 3, Episode 2. All right, this episode was good. We got a little bit more action. Some good things happen. Some interesting things happen. So let's go ahead and get into it. Start off with Nova. She's reading the newspaper. She gets the newspaper. She's all excited in the morning, you know, to see an article that she wrote about those 4 kids who kneeled at the basketball game last week. When she opens the newspaper, much to her dismay, there is no article, honey. I don't know what the people did with the article. They basically just reduced it down to 4 black kids caused a disturbance at the basketball game and kind of like diminished. They gutted the whole story basically that she wrote. So she's pissed about this, very much so pissed. Then we go to Vi. Vi is at the grocery store. She's meeting with the man who wanted her pies in all his stores, and he's telling her he's gonna put her pies right here on the front display. They're gonna give her the royal treatment, okay? She's excited about this. She didn't really think about it, you know, and before I guess it wasn't a big deal, but he was saying we sold out those pies by word of mouth. So just imagine if we put them up in the front. So she's all excited about that, to have her special place. He says that if she can double the order, that he will give her 25% more royalty. So baby, she said yes, we trying to make that money. Now I don't know how long this gonna last because Vi has lupus, and lupus makes you very tired. So I kind of feel like she pushing herself to the limit, even though I understand, you know, that she wants to have something of her own. I get that. Remy is sitting in the diner. They're talking about, you know, issues of the day with the farmers, and Charley comes in to cheers. Okay, they all excited because they all back with her for this harvest. So now we are in the wintertime, y'all. So the harvest is coming up again. She tells them that at the rate that they have has been fixed for 5 years. She's happy that they all came back. And she thanks everybody, and, you know, they go ahead and eat. And so Remy comes over to her and tells her, well, is this how you gonna do it? You gonna trick these people into doing business with you, knowing that you doing business with the Landrys? And she's like, listen, they was gonna pay it anyway. Okay, at 5% higher than what they paying right now. So I need to do what I need to do, and this one needs to happen right now. She basically gave Remy the boy bye. I'm doing what I have to do. You done already told me you don't want to be with me, okay? And she tells him she don't live her life on the sidelines. That was tweetable. And that's just 2 different ways of seeing things. You know, if you feel like she should just tell the truth and, you know, just let everybody fall apart or go meal with the other people, or do you feel like she should take the horn by the bulls? Or do you feel like she should take the bull by the horns and go ahead and just handle this business? I'm personally on Team Charley this time because something got to be done. We tired of sitting around with the status quo. It seems like Remy just okay with the status quo. Or he wants to do change, but he wants it to take forever. And he want to go the long ass way, and Charley ain't got time for that. Okay, Ra comes over to Charley after Remy walks away and tells her, don't worry about that, girl. I love how her and Ra have become close this season. I think that's so cute that he supports her, because she need one person at least that's on her team while she doing all this treachery. He come over there, he said, don't worry about it. You know what? They're going to go out. They're going to have a drink. Tomorrow night it's on him. Ain't Ralph Angel on parole? Is he supposed to be drinking? I have questions. Hollywood is outside working on some stuff, and he gets a package. And the package is the shmoney. Okay. Him and Vi, they're happy about the package. She tells him she needs to go get ready. You know, she needs to go finish making the pies for this order. And he's telling her that, you know, he want to go shopping, baby. He want to spend that money. Money is burning a hole in Hollywood hand, okay? And she tells him, look, you said the money wasn't going to change us. Now I need to go to work, baby. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and handle this business. And, you know, I'm glad you have your money, but that's your money. It's not my money, okay? So I do feel like she needs to relax a little bit, but at the same time, I'm glad she have her own aspirations, her own goals, and she not just like, okay, the check is here, let's just go spend up all the money. He says, okay, you know, she gonna go do her thing, and she tells him they'll celebrate later, honey. He go ahead and pop that booty. I said, you better pop that pee for a real nigga, girl. I'm here with you, Auntie Vi. Hollywood, he all right with me. I don't care about y'all. He all right with me. Davis is talking to Micah. Micah is telling him that he wants to go to public school, and Davis is telling him, basically trying to give him some insight on how he gonna get at his mama. Listen, your mama is all about logic, so come to her with an argument that she can't refute, and she might let you do it. You might have a chance. I don't know about all of that. Charley's walking in the house, and on the news, we see that the Officer Oren that attacked Micah has been exposed. The video has been leaked, and now he's under investigation. So she seems to be happy about that. Nova is meeting with her editor, and, you know, she's very upset about how he gutted the article. He basically says that, you know, even though her articles are getting critical acclaim, they are turning away the advertisers, because even though she's writing things that are very politically charged, so, you know, you in the deep south, so people gonna start pulling pulling out and the subscriptions have stopped because, you know, some people don't agree with her. So they need her to just write some regular articles and, you know, let it ride out, and then they're going to let her go back to doing her thing. Now, we don't know, but Nova has already taken the book deal. So we then go to her with her friends. They're just, you know, eating lunch, talking, kicking it, girl talk, just having a little banter between each other, saying, you know, it's time for you to move up, girl, move up to the next level. Some of her friends are telling her, you know, quit the job, just do you. Some of them are telling her, you sure you want to let go of that stability? I understand what that's like, y'all. I've been an artist before with no job, and that shit is hard, okay? You be out here struggling, you don't know where your next check gonna come from or whatever. But with Nova, it's a little bit different. She have a 6-figure advance, so she will have money to live and survive on, and I'm sure she will be getting freelance work in between. Because, you know, one of her friends like, what if the book don't sell? I'm like, bitch, the book gonna sell, girl. The book is gonna sell. We'll see what happens with Nova. She's still trying to weigh out her decision. A lot of people with independent businesses and, you know, businesses on the side, you know, they don't know, they're not ready to let go of that security blanket. I can tell y'all right now, I'm a teacher and I'm not ready to let go of my security blanket. I've read somewhere in a book that said you should never get a manager until you have so many gigs that you can't handle it yourself. So until I'm at that point, then I'm not going to quit my day job until I have so many gigs I can't handle having a regular job. I can just quit my job. But until then, I will have a day job because I got to pay bills. I got grown folks' bills. So I perfectly understand Nova's reservations about quitting her day job. Micah makes this argument to Charley and tells her that, you know, he will stand out because he's better prepared. He's been in private school his entire life. He won't have to compete as much with the people around him because he will be better prepared. A lot of kids from public school go to Ivy League schools. He gave her statistics. Charley chopped that shit up so fast, it was hilarious to me. Because she was like, listen, with every advantage we give you, you will need every single opportunity you can to even be considered or looked at by these schools. You are staying in private school. I don't care what the hell you got to say. Boy, goodbye. She shut that shit all the way down. It wasn't even no conversation, and she left straight up out of there. I imagine that, you know, especially being in so much of an upheaval in their life with everything that's going on with her and Davis and all of that stuff, that she probably just want to maintain control over one part of her life, and that's her child, you know. And plus, Micah is growing into a young man. He's not a little boy anymore. So, you know, I think that adjustment is a little bit difficult for her too, because now he have his own wants and his own desires, and that's different from, you know, being a little kid and just doing what your mom says or just going along to get along. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to come into himself as a man, and so this will be really interesting to see over the season. Ralph Angel is on the phone. Blue runs by and hit him, and Ralph Angel tells him, look, little boy, I ain't playing with you. Okay, you need to listen to me when I tell you something, or you gonna be on timeout. And Blue tell him he gonna be on timeout. Baby, I'd have whipped his ass right there. Wouldn't have been no timeout. It'd been time for me to get my belt. Parole officer comes over to the house and tells Ralph Angel that he can possibly qualify for a program that will get him off parole early, in about 3 months. So, and he also says that, you know, Ralph Angel is looking for workers because, remember, people can't work this year. He says, I have some guys that remind me of you. You know, maybe you could be a mentor to them and to help them, you know, to give them an opportunity, since you know how hard it is to get a job after you've been in prison. And so I sort of feel like this could be a good or a bad thing from Ralph Angel. The last time he was dealing with ex-cons, y'all, he almost went back to the penitentiary. Second of all, he's not really in the right mind state, I think, to be dealing with people that could possibly, you know, do something to him. I hate to think the worst of people, but, you know, when you have all this land and all of this stuff, and, you know, you going through a state where you might not be on your tip-top game, somebody can take advantage of you. Now, on a good end, these men could come into his life. He could really embrace this fatherly, brotherly role, and this could really help him. You know, if they come in there and they handle their business, they doing what they supposed to do, this could really help him and help his future. So we'll see how this turns out, because we don't know if he's gonna hire them or not. He's in the kitchen working with her helper. She have an assistant. She seems very nice. Okay, her and her assistant are making pies, but the oven stopped working. The whole time I'm thinking, girl, why don't you just call this man to buy you a damn oven? Why are you going through all this drama trying to find a damn oven, girl? What is the call? If you don't call Hollywood, tell him, go on down to the Sears and get you an oven. Girl, listen, Vi was doing a lot she ain't have to do. But while she trying to get things together, Nova stops over there and basically gives her the rundown about what happened with the story. Vi tells her, bitch, you better bet on yourself, girl. That's what I'm about to do. So Vi is already like, girl, just quit that job. Girl, just quit that job. You don't need that job. They need you, sis. You the reason why that paper is popping. You getting all the accolades. That's all I'm saying. Do what you gotta do. I'm betting on me. You should bet on you. So her and Vicky go off to find somewhere to bake all the rest of these damn pies. Charley meets Jacob at the pier, and Jacob get on my nerves. His last name is Boudreaux, not Landry. I figured that out. So he gets on my nerves. He's corny as fuck. He trying way too hard. So it's insinuated that between him and Charley, they got a secret. A dirty little secret. I don't know what the secret is. Did they have sex with each other? Or is something else we don't know about? Are they going to try to double team scheme? And he in on the plan too. I need to know what's going on. What's the secret that's between them that he keep hinting about? So he bring her out to the boat, child, show her the boat, tell his long ass story about how his family, you know, his mama was royalty, his daddy was trash, or the other way around, I can't remember. And his side of the family is the one who keep their word. You know, they always, is she a part of the family now? And she just skinning and grinning his face, child. He get on his nose. It's just something about them nostrils. I can't take his nose, y'all. I decided to go down to the Hot Yellow and start baking pies. And the boss comes in. So he comes in there. He all angry, mad, going off. Why you in here? He said that the assistant is an insurance liability, so they need to leave. And if I tell him, look, when I leave now, I ain't come back no more. Because you remember the last time he fired her, he begged her to come back and help him. So she said, this time I'm gone. And he looked at her like, okay, well, bitch, you gone. And she was like, all right then, bitch, I'm out this bitch. So Vi is betting on herself now because she don't need that job anyway. So they have to find somewhere else to go now. Alpha is looking through some old articles and, you know, thinking and processing things, and she calls her editor and tells him that she wants to talk to him about her next story. So she's going to have a meeting with him. At the same time, Vi goes down to the church house, and she tried to talk to the ladies at the church, and they ain't fooling with her till she said she going to get him 10% of her earnings. Now, she done already cut her earnings, her extra 25% down to 15% because now you got to give 10% to the church. But they let her use the ovens. So, you know, a deal is a deal is a deal. And Hollywood is with her. I know Hollywood is probably sitting up there like, girl, if you don't let me buy you a damn stove, it's time for her to get a bigger space. It's time for her to invest in her own business and really get to hire people and have a space where she can cook. She need an industrial kitchen. And I feel like Hollywood is going to make that happen for her. If he's smart, that's what he would do. Okay, like a smart man would, if your woman, you know she business minded, you know you trying to marry her and you want to be with her and you got the money, why not get her the space where she can be fully flourished and that way the best girlfriend wife that she can be. You feel what I'm saying? Help a sister out. Instead of trying to buy her clothes and jewelry and all of that and take her on vacations, get her really figure out what she wants and, you know, invest in that. Let's see if that's what happens. I hope that's what happens with Hollywood. Micah is viewing the video of the police officer because, you know, now it's on the news. So now he's kind of having a little, you know, a moment to where he sees the video and, you know, he's a little upset by that. Ralph Angel and Charley are hanging out, and I love the way that she was telling the story. He was like, let me show you my boat. I wanted to be like, boy, bye. Okay, ain't nobody thinking about you. That just let me know that, okay, she's still with us. Charley is still with us. Ralph Angel tells her, you know, to make sure that she doesn't forget what's real. So, you know, don't get so wrapped up in this thing that you forget what's real, because there is an aspect of Charley who like that dangerous life and like that dangerous side of things. And she like that hard nostril white boy, okay, a little bit. She attracted to him a little bit in a dirty, nasty way. That's why I'm like, did they do the nasty already? What's really going on? What's tea? Ralph Angel also tells her that, you know, he's starting to think maybe he can't do this for real. Blue is giving him a lot of problems. He really misses his mom. He's starting to second guess his self. And Charley tells him that, you listen, you the best thing that ever happened to that boy. Okay? The best thing that ever happened to that boy. That boy mama was a raving crackhead. Now, you was in jail too. But when you got out, you know what I'm saying? You handle your business. So don't you ever feel like, you know, you're not going to be a good father to him or you can't handle him. I guess when you find out somebody is not your child, then the things will start to unravel, the relationship. You know, you can see it kind of unravel just a little bit. Just a little bit. It raveled back up, but it did unravel for a second. They leave the club and Charley's car will not start. And a kind stranger comes up to help her. His name is Romero. I said, come on, I ain't pumpy. Yes, I'm here for it. So Romero come up and fix her car, but I ain't gonna lie, it was a little suspicious to me. Like, how the hell you just walk up out the blue? You know, I don't know. I just be suspicious of everybody. I don't know if he was just being a good Samaritan or, you know what I'm saying, he worked for the Landrys. This is Louisiana, and I don't trust nobody, okay? He comes up there, he gives her, you know, he helped her car. She starts the car. She's getting ready to leave, and, you know, he comes back and tells her that he can't leave without giving her his number. And so she, you know, so she looking at him like, hey, I see you, boy, you know, because it could be a setup to make Jacob know, to let Jacob know that she just playing with him because she actually really started dating somebody else. I'm just tired of Remy, so I'm glad we got a little spice up in there, a little hot tamale, okay? This season, I'm here for it. When Charley be talking to people, she be so professional. She's professional as fuck. She was like, okay, it was very nice meeting you. Thank you for helping me. Like, she's always so professional. I love her. Okay, I love her. Davis confronts Charley about Micah seeing the video, and he had a valid point. You know, she says, listen, you know, he hurt my son. I'm tired of being the people who always got to lick our wounds. You know, I did it, and I don't feel bad about the shit. And he like, listen, I understand you did it, but I'm worried about Micah. Did he see the video? Is this good for him? You know, you need to keep him foremost in your mind. And I said, you know what? Davis got your ass on the parenting, girl, because you really wasn't thinking about how seeing this was going to affect Micah. But luckily, Micah's a good, strong, you know, willed child, and he gonna be all right. But you really didn't think about that at all, and Davis got you on there. You so focused on revenge. See, that's another thing about Charley. She be so focused on revenge and getting people back, she kind of neglects other things at times. So we'll see what happens with that. So she goes into the room to talk to Micah. Just, you know, just to check on him, and he's not there. And she sees pictures all over the wall, the photographs that he's been taking over the past couple episodes. And like, you know that I say words, a picture is worth 1,000 words. The pictures were gorgeous. One in particular she picked up had a flat top on it. It was dope. He comes into the room and tells her this is the first time he hasn't had to justify himself. I'm black, but I have money. I'm black, but this. I'm black, but that. You know, this is the first time he feels like he belongs and he wants to be a part of a real world with real people who are going to accept him. Okay? Now, I agree with Micah 100%. I do feel like, you know, you should embrace your blackness, and I think that's what he's saying. I am finally feeling like I'm comfortable being who I am as a black person, and I want to explore that more. And so she concedes and lets him. She said they're gonna try it out. One thing I am worried about with Micah is that I hope that when he gets to this school that he won't experience, because he is going to experience some issues with black people. He'll get there and experience that just because you're a black person and now you immersed in black culture and you rich, you the son of a high profile athlete. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works. I was watching something, they said that Kiki don't have no credits, y'all. I don't know if we're going to see Kiki this year. She's working on some other stuff. The actress is working on some different things, so maybe it was a scheduling conflict. So I don't know if we'll see her this season, and I'm wondering how they're going to work that into the storyline. Maybe she'll move away. Maybe they'll break up. Maybe he'll find out that she was talking to somebody else when she was saying she had the flu, okay? And they won't be together anymore. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work, but I anticipate some type of issues when he goes to this black school. We'll see what happens with that. But Micah's storyline is pretty interesting to me this year. Another thing I want to point out is that in the episode when Nova's looking at an article, when she's going through the articles, one of the articles she was looking at is called a wound that heals itself. It was about the Central Park 5. If you don't know who the Central Park 5 are, there are 5 men of African American and Latino descent, and they were convicted of rape. And Donald Trump, our president, put out a full-page ad saying that they need to reinstate the death penalty so that these young men could die. Later on, it was proven by DNA evidence that they were innocent. They have never received an apology. A couple of them have not lived great lives. The rest of them are just trying to make the best out of their life. So if you don't know anything about that story, you should. But yeah, that's what that article was. Rod is washing dishes, and Blue comes in and says that, you know, it's timeout over. So basically, he got tired of that shit and put him on timeout. So he come out the room, it's timeout over. He apologizes for being bad. And one thing I love that Ralph Angel said to him is that there's not a bad bone in your body. That's something that we need to tell black children more, because a lot of times, especially black boys, we label them as bad, 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 bad. And if you call somebody bad, bad, bad their whole life, what do you think? You're kind of manifesting what's going to happen with that child. So if I say, yes, you acted out, yes, you did something wrong, but you are not bad. There's nothing bad about you. He missed his mama. That's why he acting out. And he tells him he want to help wash the dishes, and you know the damn kids. I'm telling you, y'all, listen, I had some students who they was just talking about me like I was one of their friends this school year. And it pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. But it's something about a damn kid when they come and tell you, I'm sorry, I apologize, and they crying, and they want to do right. You just be like, I guess I'm going to love you with the love of Jesus. Come on and give me a hug. We going to be all right. And you have to let it go. Because they're kids. You have to let it go, y'all. You got to let it go. Ralph Angel, let it go. It's meeting up with Vicky. Vicky, the homegirl who got all the information. Vicky with the T. That's what we going to call her. So Charley meets with Vicky with the T. And she said she got, you know, they all happy about what they did with the officer. And she said that she got this information on Sam Landry. She done got all the records, all the everything. She says that Sam Landry is drowning in debt, honey. That he don't have no money. She said, well, why did he buy Queen Sugar if he don't have no money? And they got to get some more information. She said, I don't know, because they got airtight lawyers. You know, I have some more information this week. So hopefully Vicky on the up and up, because I'm side-eyeing Vicky too. I don't trust nobody. But we going to roll with Vicky. Hopefully she ain't, you know, a double agent. So they all go down to the grocery store to see Vi's Pies, okay? And when they get there, they aren't in the place where they're supposed to be. They're just stacked up in the deli, like on the side. So Vi, even though this is a very small thing, the manager who, you know, the man owner, he's already gone for the day. So guy says, I'll go call him. But because it wasn't set up the way that she thought it was going to be set up, she was upset. You could tell that she felt some kind of way about it. And, you know, she walks away, even though they all, you know, I love the way they all stepped in and put it on the shelf for her. But she walks away around the corner and she's basically saying, I know this is a small thing, but this is my thing. You know, I've been pushed to the side. I'm tired. You know, this is my time. I'm 60 years old and I am tired of being put to the side. It is my time. And by Nova just sitting in the background seeing this manifest, in her mind, she said, you know what? You right, sis. It is your time. And so it is mine. And so she goes on down to the office. She walks in and the editor's like, well, it's great to see you. You know, wow, it's amazing. It's good that you're here. I'm glad, you know, you got over this. And she said, you know what? Boom, resignation. Nova, you better! You better! Step out on faith, sis! Step out on faith! Y'all been wanting to start in the business teaching voice lessons for a long time. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I just don't know. I'm not ready to step out on faith like that. I know I can teach. I know I'm a good teacher. I know that I can sing. I know all these things. It's not that I don't know these things. It's just that to think about getting clients and not knowing where your money coming from month to month and not knowing if they're going to show up, it's a lot. So for Nova to do that, that's a big thing, y'all. That's a big thing. I know everybody watching this video at work. So I know for you to leave your job today or get your 2 weeks and start your own business or, you know, work on your own business, it's a lot. Especially when you don't have the support of a husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have that support, when you by yourself, it's you. Okay? That's it. So Nova has now stepped out on faith and we're going to see what happens. All right, so overall, I thought the episode was very good. I love it, y'all. Queen Sugar is everything to me. I'm hoping that Ralph Angel, he's kind of drinking a lot, so that's kind of worrying me up, especially with his probation being lifted or his parole being going to be lifted. I wonder if he's going to have to get tested. My whole thing is, ain't you not supposed to be drinking when you're on parole? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. So y'all let me know that in the comments. What do you think about Charley and his secret? What do you think about Charley and Romero, honey? How you think this hot, spicy, hot tamale, okay? How you think he going to be? How you think he going to fit into the storyline? I love Charley's hair when they was in the club and her hair was up like this. I'm going to wear my hair like that, okay? Yes, I like that. That look right there, that was cute. Okay, so I like that. Nova is looking real refreshed this season. I feel like it's going to be a lover that's going to come back into her life. Maybe Dr. Dubois come back. Who knows? So I want to hear what you think. What's your predictions for this season? These first 2 episodes were very good. Started off to a good start. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with all your friends. Y'all, if you want to follow me on Twitter and or Instagram, I've changed everything to @WhoIsAprilDawn. @WhoIsAprilDawn. So follow me. Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, it's all the same. @WhoIsAprilDawn. I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.